Hi, if you have been following my channel recently, you know that I had a catastrophic event with two inverters. In my power wall they blew up and I was suspecting a high voltage surge which came from a lightning somewhere here nearby. And those inverters have been damaged even when I had recently installed surge protection devices here in the main distribution board. This main distribution board is only like 2 meters away from the inverters, so it should have protected the inverters pretty well. But there's one problem with the surge protection here in the main distribution board, and I will show you this in a moment. And I already bought another one which is different than this one, and I will just explain to you what differences there are with surge protective devices, what you have to be careful about. These are now the two SPDs, that one which was installed inside my MDB, and this is the new one. Other than this is a 4P version and this is a 3P, which does not have anything to do with our topic. I only need to protect the line wires. Neutral and ground are one in my MDB here. So the difference here is there are different types of SPDs. This SPD is a type 2 and this, the new one, is a type 1 and type 2 combination SPD. And the second difference is that my SPD which was installed has a clamping voltage of 385 volts, while the new one has a 275 volts. So I'm going very close to the nominal voltage here of 330 volts. So I want the SPD activate very soon. So what's now the difference between type 1 and type 2? There's actually three types of SPDs. Type 1 should be installed in main distribution boxes, because in addition to standard protection, type 1 also protects against influences of lightning. You can see here as parameters the current for type 1 is 5 kiloamps and it protects against voltages, surge voltages up to 1.5 kilovolts. Type 2, this one has a nominal current of 20 kiloamps and a maximum of 40 kiloamps. So you see the old one actually had 60 kiloamps maximum current. That was initially the reason why I actually put this in the MDB. But what is missing is the special protection against lightning. So when can you use a type 2? Type 2 should be installed in any sub-panel. So type 1 in main panels, type 2 in sub-panels. So this combination SPD type 1, type 2 would protect any main and sub-panels pretty well. So yeah, a type 1 combination SPD, perfect thing to put in my main distribution board. Lower clamping voltage will also help to protect the devices better in future, I hope so. What is a type 3 SPD? Type 3 SPDs are built in directly near devices, near your equipment. So this could be built in directly in your device, or let's say some extension cords which has a built-in SPD. Okay, the new SPD is built in. So you always see here the SPD comes with a fuse before. So if the SPD activates, triggers, you should make sure that it's not going to short your circuit. So that's why a fuse in line before the SPD. You know that this channel is not a sales channel at all. When I show you some equipment, I show you what I found is the best solution for my case. So always do your research what you have to buy. Be aware that these type 1 SPDs are not as common as type 2. Type 2 you can buy nearly everywhere on every online shop, etc. But type 1 SPDs are very specialized devices. I bought mine directly from China. This is the company is called Gaia, and Gaia is one of the top suppliers for this kind of electrical protection devices, similar like to Chint, right? So it's way better than Thompson, for example, which I'm starting to throw out everywhere because I'm very disappointed from them. Please, when you protect your system, buy the SPD which has the closest clamping voltage to your case. In this case, like the mains voltage here, I have 230 volts mains voltage, so the 275 volts clamping voltage is the best suitable for this. Because if you take SPDs with higher clamping voltages, the surge has to first rise quite high until that SPD will start to protect, and this can be for some devices already too late. The maximum amperage is not as important because usually all these surges will stay within a certain current limit which the SPD should usually be capable to deal with. That's what I can tell you about this. So please research what kind of equipment you can get for yourself. So thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I see you next time.